Hello, welcome to episode 2 of this series where I am rebuilding the boat you see behind me. She's a Cape George 36. If you missed episode 1, please do go back and watch that. I'll put a link up above me on the screen. In episode 1, I basically stripped the boat bare. I pulled out a lot of the interior so that I could expose the areas that I need to work on. I stripped the entire deck of all of its hardware, and I ripped the old fiberglass, which is actually a product called Airball. In this episode, we are going to make some forward progress and make some actual repairs. So a little side note, I will do this, and it is worth it, despite what some people say in the comments. But this here is a safe space for us to project our insecurities upon others. And I encourage you to continue to do so, because I get a good laugh out of it, and it kind of fuels my fire. So let's get to work. Oh, by the way, yips. This piece of blocking is a really good example of a repair, not replace. Probably end up cutting an angle like that. I'll cut a piece of Doug fir that can be scarfed in there. Good as kind of new. Turns out to get work done, it helps to have a workspace. So I'm gonna try and set that up. You don't always have to buy super nice stuff. You just need to buy stuff to get you by until you get to that next step. My theory is keep it cheap when you need to keep it cheap and just be resourceful and be efficient. Good Sunday morning. I've stopped counting days at this point. Yesterday I got these first bits of repairs done. The raid box holes that came through the cabin top, and then there were all these different light prisms that I closed up, and then a couple holes up in the bow too. So those went really well. I want to get the cabin top done, or at least as done as I can for this phase. So the next thing for that is going to be filling all of the old random fastener holes. It's going to be pretty tedious. One other thing, I'm not focusing too much on making sure the inside of these repairs is perfect. I just want everything strong and sound. I'm on a time crunch, I'm on a budget crunch. I need to get this boat sealed up. I need to get the deck and the cabin top glassed. That is my priority. I'm not stressing anything inside the boat that I don't have to stress. So another part of getting this cabin top all good is just finding any other spots of rot. I'm going to take like 3 inches of this whole section here, and then in this area it's going to bump inboard. Ply on the underside is not great, and then some of the support structure on the underside that ties all this together is also a little pucky, a little rotted.
Take it too far, now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land.
Okay, I have cut up all this template stock. I'm gonna go grab my hot glue gun, plug that in so it starts heating up, make my way around and make a template.
Like a fish on land.
Now all it is hot glue, so it is a little fragile. Be real careful with it. So when I do really finite amounts of glue like this, I like to weigh it out on a scale.
Must be hell, no more cookies in this jar. Did I take it too far? Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. Take it too far, now I dwell in the sand like a fish on the land. But I'm deep, deep down on the bottom of the well. I don't belong, can't you tell? This place must be hell. No more cookies in this jar. Did I take it too far? Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land.